On 106 FM, DAB and online, this is Jack FM.
Good morning, Joe. It's, everything is going wrong. You've moved desks in the office. Why?
That's so angry.
Why?
We needed to add another desk because there's too many people now. So it moved me around.
But you used to sit at the head of the desk. You were news queen. You were King Henry VIII.
Yeah.
You were in control of all of those people that work out there.
And it was so handy for you because you could ask me questions and just wait for me to hear it.
Yep.
And then I could turn around and
you turn around.
answer.
Oh my God! You're sat directly opposite me now in the studio. There's a big window that looks into the office. Before I was looking at Joe's left ear. Great ear, by the way. Now, oh my God, we're going to make eye contact.
No, because my screen's really big. You won't see me.
We're going to make eye contact.
You won't see me.
There are some people, no names, no pack drill, mainly because I don't know their names, who, when they come into the office, will turn their head left and look at me in the studio.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's weird? Me. Some radio stations, they were going to do it at 3CR and then they bottled it. Some radio stations are in, like, shopping centres with windows all around.
Oh.
So they can... I couldn't name one. I'm sure this happens. So that punters can see you. Strangers can see you. What I would love is either a pair of curtains over the window so I can pull it together, or like an automatic blind, and if someone was looking at me, I just press the button and it comes down.
I think you need to be able to see out the window. You need to be able to see the weather. You need to be able to see...
So you don't need to see any of that
you don't
rubbish.
Really need to.
I am old enough to remember... Do you know what a net curtain is?
Yes.
Because when I was... Why are you laughing?
I don't know. I'm not... Yeah.
No one has them anymore.
No. Some nans, maybe.
Some nanas do.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, everyone had net curtains. So for those youngsters out there, you'd have your curtains. Didn't have blinds. No one knew. Oh, a Venetian blind? What the hell is that? So you had curtains. But then to stop people looking in, you'd have this sort of lace-like white curtain that had holes in it. God, it sounds nuts, doesn't it? And you could see through it on the to the outside, but they couldn't see through it to the inside.
Yeah, great for snooping, right?
Great for snooping. But then, like, once a year during the spring clean, I'm old enough to remember spring cleaning, the net curtains would come down, they'd go in the wash, they'd go back up, and they'd be like half an inch shorter. Every single time. We used to have, when I lived in Slough, we used to have this woman walk past who my mum called Old Sideways Head, because every time she walked past her house, she would just turn her head to the left and look at it the whole time she was walking past the window. Old Sideways Head. Going to be talking about sleep later on, and awkward, uncomfortable or weird places that people have fallen asleep. So have a little think, Joe.
I had a really weird dream last night as well. I don't know if you're interested. Dreams aren't the most exciting. But this was especially weird.
Even Martin Luther King's dream that was the only interesting
only good one, yeah.
But we will have it later on. We're going to talk about that. Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about places that you've slept, also curtain stories, looking through windows, and always open to I'm old enough to remember. Let's start the show as the way we mean to go on, with a bit of the hobo.
There's a voice that keeps on calling me down the road. It's where I'll always be. Every stop I make a new friend. Can't stay for long, just turn around and I'm gone again. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. Down this road that never seems to end. When new adventure lies just around the bend. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, the whole world is my home. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow, I'll just keep moving on. begin to unfold a brand new tale no one has ever told. We've journeyed far, but you know it won't be long. We're almost there and we've paid our fare with a hobo song. Maybe tomorrow I'll wanna settle down. Until tomorrow I'll just keep moving on. So if you wanna join me for a while, just grab your hat, come travel light, that's hobo style. Maybe tomorrow I'll find what I call home. Until tomorrow, you know I'm free to roll.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love?
So yeah, net curtains were a thing. A few people getting in touch saying ours were stained yellow because of the smoke. If you're listening to Jack FM, I'm guessing you are of a certain age, right? You're a certain age.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening with Polar Technology.
One day, I will get all of the buttons and the faders right, and that'll be the day I get the sack. few people are saying we played The Littlest Hobo. A few people are saying it's a theme tune to a TV show. There is no. This is weird. Maybe it's the Mandela effect. I think it's trolling. A lot of people will keep saying, "Oh yeah, I used to like that TV show." There was no TV show. The Littlest Hobo didn't exist. So far, we're going to talk a little bit later on about weird, awkward, uncomfortable places you've fallen asleep. Want to talk a bit about share and share alike. Net curtains. I'll have some net curtain stories. What was your house like in the 70s? So, net curtains, no such thing as blinds, no shower. Bit of tongue and groove on the walls. Bit of tongue and groove. Professor Ince, give it up, mate. I'm not falling for it. There was no TV show called The Littlest Hobo. Give it up, mate. Tongue and groove was these weird wooden planks that one had like a groove, like a little slot down the side. The other one had a tongue, like a little pokey out thing. And you would slide them in together, and then they would be varnished with this weird kind of orange, very bright, slightly sticky varnish. The house was a fire hazard, and we did have a fire beneath it. What was your house like in the 70s? Stained ceilings because of the smoke. Because of the smoke, man. So much smoke. Loads of ways you can get in touch. You can text 81400, 81400. Start your text with the word Jack, or call 01865 575 106. It's Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, weekdays from 7 on Jack.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
I only went with your mother.
My life, right? I never would have thought. I'm 50 next year, and when I was at school, I wasn't great at school. I was terribly naughty. I was thoroughly unpleasant to a lot of my peers. I'm working my step 9 and I'm going around and I'm making amends wherever possible. There's a little Bill reference for those in the know. Yes, I'm a friend of Bill's. And but I was naughty. I recently diagnosed with bipolar and ADHD. It explains so much of it. However, the point I'm trying to make, he said, trying not to go off on too much of an ADHD tangent, is I never thought my life would end up like this. I never thought I'd end up nearly 50 in a radio station hosting my own breakfast show with a brilliant team, Joe and Will, Mr. Steve. I never thought I'd be a qualified counsellor. I never thought I'd be doing these weird corporate gigs, right? The radio is fun and is a lot of fun. The money is with the corporate gigs. And I did a really weird one at the weekend with the fireworks show. Loved it. Tell you why it was weird. I was stood on stage with Nathan, who, was one of the organisers. And there's 25,000 people and he's playing Coldplay. And most of the people have got their phone torches on and waving it. Whatever you think about Coldplay, it looked incredible, right? And I'm stood there, and I brought my partner out. I said, "Come on, look at this," and it was amazing, right? It was beautiful. There's no other way to describe it. Never thought I'd be doing that. And then tonight, I'm hosting an awards ceremony in central London, right? And they've award ceremonies are kind of straightforward to host. The next award is blah, 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 blah. And the winner is blah, 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 blah. That's it, really. That's all you've got to do. And I've done it 100 times. So I know what I'm doing. However, I always get really nervous. Really nervous before the fireworks. Nausea, self-loathing, all of those kind of things. And I got it for this thing tonight. And the reason I've got it is they said, can you do 10 minutes at the start? Yeah. Because the money's good. Yeah. Can you do 10 minutes at the start? Yep, can do that. What does that mean? What does 10 minutes... what does... 10 minutes of what? Mime? Jimbo says, I can't believe blah, 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 blah has swept the board again. 10 minutes of what? You want me to sing? Oh, God, I'd love... Imagine if I came out and sang Birdhouse in Your Soul. That would be... that would be something, right? No, I'm not going to do it. I'm very tempted to do it now. I won't. Mimes. I ain't doing stand-up. I'm not a stand-up. I can't do stand-up. So I'll tell a couple of jungle stories. That's 90 seconds. Okay, that leaves me with 8.5 minutes to go. So I think someone in the chat has suggested playing... I used to do a show called Iain Lee versus Radio, and I would play clips from radio where it had gone wrong. Generally, where someone says something very, very rude. A caller says something rude. Or Nikki Campbell. Go and look this up. It's not safe for work. And I have to say this so carefully. Go onto YouTube. Type in Nikki Campbell, West Kent Hunt. It's not safe for work. It's definitely not safe for kids. It's hilarious. Probably won't play that one at the show tonight. But it's a weird career, right? It's a very weird career. 01865 575 106 is the telephone number. Weird things you've had to do for work. Quite a lot of stuff I'm firing out today. Got a lot to talk about. Weird things that you've done at work. We'll talk about sleep in a bit. What was your house like in the 1970s? Kids now look back on the 70s and 80s, much as I look back on the 50s and 60s as being really cool. The thing you have to remember about the 50s and 60s, they had outside toilets and they didn't use deodorant. The Beatles stank. Not the music, the human beings. 70s and 80s weren't that much better. I don't remember a lot of deodorant being around. Maybe for mums had some Impulse. But that's it. The 70s were grim. Some places still had outside toilets. I remember Nanny Menagin, there's a name, like one of my great-grandmothers. I was lucky enough to meet my great-grandmothers. She had an outside toilet. It was the most disgusting and terrifying place in the world. Awful. I've got to go to the toilet. It's outside. spiders. It was dark. It was wet. It was horrible. What was your house like in the 70s? Someone's just texted in. If you do text in, put your name down, please. SodaStream. Make your own fizzy pop. My boys have got a SodaStream. Did we learn nothing in the 70s? SodaStreams, they don't work. They don't work. Fizzy pop is really, really cheap. Go and do that. What was your house like in the 70s? Oh, someone has, if you want to join in the chat, you can either tweet me at Iain Lee, or you can go to twitch.tv/TLNA. Twitch.tv/TLNA. Someone's mentioned the carpets. The carpets in the 1970s were awful. You didn't get plain carpet, like plain dark carpet, plain beige carpet. You had carpets with like these psychedelic orange patterns on, generally leaves, but just awful things that would give you a migraine. If you stared at them long enough, it was like taking LSD. You started tripping your nuts off. There we go, I said it. Couldn't think of anything better to say. 01865 575 106 is the phone number. You can text 81400. 81400. Start your text with the word Jack. Put your name down, please. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Every weekday from 7 on Jack FM. Joe's up next with the news. I don't normally do the kind of reminiscence phone-ins. I've always found them very, very lazy. Do you remember? I find them quite lazy. But today we're going to do it, right? Because I think there is some merit in them. I am old enough to remember, Joe, in the 80s and the 90s, if you were in a pub in the evening, around about 9 o'clock, the seafood man would come in. Oh. You don't know the seafood man? So you'd be there about 9, half 9, and a bloke would walk in with like a dirty white long jacket and a polystyrene box. Seafood! Seafood! Fish! And he'd be selling like fish.
Raw fish to take home?
No, to eat there.
Oh.
Like, I guess cockles.
Oysters.
Whelks, oysters. Maybe some sardines. That's nuts.
Yeah.
If you were, listen, and this is a long shot, if you were ever the seafood man, and it was always a man, I'm not being sexist, no women did that job, probably because they were far too sensible to walk into a... But that's a weird...
Yeah, I've never heard of that before.
The seafood man. There was also, a lot of people in the chat have reminded me, a lot of people in the 70s and 80s didn't own a TV. They rented them. You'd rent a TV and a video from Rumbelows.
What, for like special occasions?
No, you'd have it all the time. Oh. It was like from Radio Rentals or Rumbelows, and you'd pay like £3 a month to have a TV and a video. But you didn't own it.
Okay.
If you did own it and it broke, get this, there was a thing called the TV repairman. And you would... It sounds like a completely foreign world, right? Yeah. It sounds like I'm making all of this up. If you owned the TV and it broke, you would phone up the TV repairman, and a bloke would come round in blue overalls, a lot of costumes in the 70s, blue overalls with a toolkit. And it was really exciting when the TV repairman came round, because you just sit there watching him. Right. And he'd turn the TV round, he'd take the back off, you got to see inside the TV, and he would fix it.
So you'd just get your yellow pages out?
Yep.
And there'd be, lots of different TV repairmen?
Yep.
You pick your local one?
Yep. The yellow pages, you'd always get people whose names would be a TV repairman, so they were first.
Yeah.
I am reminded by Visionary, I didn't have one of these. This is insane. If you rented a TV, sometimes you didn't pay directly. You didn't go in and pay your cheque or cash. Some of them had a little box on the side. You put 50 pence in. You turn the handle and you get TV. Yeah.
I'm not sure I believe that one.
Honestly.
Where's the money go?
It went into the little box.
Right.
And I guess at the end of each month, I didn't have one. I guess at the end of each month, the Radio Rentals man would come round and open the box and take the money out.
Yeah.
I'm going to find a picture of it. That's nuts.
I don't know if you're having me on with this one.
I swear to God.
I remember having a flat where I had to put money into the meter for the electricity.
Coins?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's, so the TV thing, maybe not too much of a stretch.
My dad was a thief. Right? There's no two ways about it. He worked at the BBC. He lost his job because he kept stealing stuff. Right? Fair play to him. He was a thief. We were the first people in our street to get a video recorder. It was a Betamax. But we couldn't tell anyone. We had to hide it behind the sofa because it was stolen. But there was he knew people.
Yeah.
And there was always a man. You talk about the coins in the meters. There was always a man that knew how to rig it.
Right.
So
your coin would come back out.
Did it come back out, or you didn't have to put money in? I can't remember what the con was, but it was completely illegal, and you could go to prison for it. It was a serious thing, completely illegal, quite dangerous. I think you could get an electric shock. It was involved like opening it up and putting a bit of metal in to stop the clock. Right. I think that was how it worked. Should we say we got some callers? Good morning, caller.
Good morning. Just on the topic of your dad was a thief.
Yes.
My dad was a thief as well. Second World War, when all his mates were kind of getting conscripted, he decided to rob a jewellery store, and with the thought of, if he got away with it, he'd have all the takings, and if he got caught, he'd get chucked in Nick and wouldn't have to go to war. He got caught, he didn't go to war, and he lived to be like 80-odd.
Hang on, how old are you?
48.
What's your birth date?
12th of the 9th, 74.
Right. Your dad would not be old enough to have fought in the Second World War.
No, granddad.
You said dad. Did he say dad?
I'm not sure. I'm not getting involved. I'm not.
After the whole sucking fiasco from yesterday, I need to clean my ears out. So he never went to. So he was a coward.
Yeah, that's right. So yeah, you've thrown out some great topics today, and your dad being a thief was the one I ran with.
Thank you very much. Morning, Alistair.
Good morning, team. How are you all?
How are you, Joe?
I'm very well.
We're living the dream, brother. We're living the dream.
You're taking me down memory lane this morning, Ian.
Okay.
Talk of the 70s, TV repairman.
Yeah.
Always very excited,
It was.
and the TV went wrong a lot.
Yeah.
And also, we had washing machine repairmen come frequently.
Did you have a washing machine that we have now, or did you have the twin tub? So you had two separate parts of the washing machine?
No, we had the ones we have now, sort of thing.
All right.
So,
Repairmen. Oh, it was such a wonderful. It was so exciting when the repairmen came. It was almost as exciting as the coalman. You get coal delivered.
yeah, but
I didn't know there was one of them.
They used to smell a bit strange. You know, in my experience, repairmen.
I never sniffed them, Alistair. I never sniffed them. Alistair, thank you very much indeed. 01865 575 106. Joe, thank you very much. I'll speak to you in a bit. This is Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, weekdays from 7.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
Without these pills, you're led
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Wake up and smell the cup of tea or something. 106 Jack FM.
Already passed by. Bob Dylan did not this to sing about. You know it feels good to be alive. I was alive and I waited. I was alive and I waited for this. Right here, right now. There is no other place I wanna be. Right here, right now, watching the world wake up from history. I saw the decade end when it seemed the world would change at the blink of an eye. And if anything, then there's your sign of time. I was alive and I waited. I was alive and I waited for this. Right here, right now. I was alive and I waited. I was alive and I waited for this. Right here, right now. There is no other place I wanna be. Right here, right now. Watching the world wake up from history. Right here, right now. There is no other place I wanna be. Right here, right now. Watching the world wake up from history. Right here, right now. There is no other place I wanna be. Right here, right now.
Right, I've just been out of the office. Poor Joe. It's like we're talking about living in a foreign country. We're going to do a little thing later on where Joe is going to tell me some stuff that she remembers, and we'll see what the difference is. But I also just remembered some stuff that my dad told me. And this must be what it's like for Joe hearing me talk. I'm 15 years older than her. The way she is reacting to how I'm talking is the same way I would have reacted to the way my dad talked. I'll tell you some more of that after this.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
Okay, I'm compiling a list of words that I will read to Will and Joe to see if any of it makes sense. Okay, I guess we're going to call it the Dictionary of Old. Green Shield Stamps is on there as our luncheon vouchers, right? So, I never do those reminiscence shows. Do you remember when? But do you know what? Today we're diving in and we're going to embrace it. Oh, by the way, if you're a new listener because you were at the fireworks on Saturday, hello, you're welcome. Lovely to have you here. If you want to text a little hello, you can. 81400. Start your text with the word Jack and just let me know you were at the fireworks. That was fun. It was fun. So, yeah, I want to compile a dictionary of old, a list of words that will mean nothing to Joe and Will. Also, it got me... We're not going to go too far in this. But it dawned on me, the way I'm speaking to Joe and the feeling that I make up she has is probably the same feeling I had when my dad talked to me about his past. In my dad's day, he would be about 70-odd now, but he'd be about 72 now. In my dad's day, I didn't have a fridge. So you had a pantry, right? Because it was cool. Also didn't have a freezer, so you would go and buy a big old block of ice and push it in like a wheelbarrow or pull it in a cart, right? Also, when they went to school in the winter, to keep them warm, my Nanny Peg, would cook a jacket potato and you'd carry it in your pocket to keep you warm. You put your hands in, keep it warm. And then at lunchtime, you'd eat it. That was your lunch, right? What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. 01865 575 106. Jack FM, where we play Too Much Kaiser Chiefs. Reminded of the slip stroke petticoat. We'll go. I'm enjoying this. Maybe I should have done this 20 years ago when I first started in radio. 01865 575 106. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, weekdays from 7 till 10 on Jack FM. Thank you, Joe. Excellent. Excellent.
Thank you.
I 10 out of 10. I can't fault that. Would you like to come and join me in the fun studio number 1? Studio number 1. Morning, dear listener. Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. For those who like that kind of stuff, we're playing more music. A lot of people on the Facebook were upset at the amount of music I was playing, Joe. I'm playing more music.
Nice.
When Will comes in, I'm going to read a list of things that anyone my age will go, yeah, oh yeah, I remember that. That will probably sound like I'm reading Chinese to you.
Right.
You know, we say it's all Greek to me. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I just said it. The Greeks say it's all Chinese to me.
Do they?
Yeah. Why do you... Why don't you believe anything I say?
No, because we're on the topic of like things we might not remember. I feel like you might make some up.
I would not make anything up.
Okay.
I would not make anything. Let's go to Mr. Bodell. Good morning, Mr. Bodell.
Good morning, Mr. Lee.
Okay, and let's ignore Joe, shall we?
I was just about to say, and good morning, Joe. I was waiting for a response.
There was no. Right, what young people don't do now? If I phone up my kids, they answer and there's silence, and I go hello. They go hello. People have forgotten that the person who answers the phone is the one that says hello. And here's a great rule, Joe, that I gift this to you. If you phone someone up, or you're on a phone call and the line drops, as it often does with mobile phones, the person who made the call is the one that should call back.
Yes, I agree.
There we go. Lovely. Mr. Bodell.
Okay, do you want to try that again? Good morning, Joe.
Morning.
Morning. Reminiscing,
What
Ian.
about me?
Well, you already got your good morning.
Jeez, I don't like your tone today. You got a real cob on.
I don't really.
Okay.
Reminiscing. Okay. And maybe a word that you could add to your Will and Joe dictionary as well.
Yeah.
So I spent a lot of time with my nanny, if you like, in the 70s.
Yes.
Because the parents were working.
Yes.
But this house that she lived in, dear God, it was even out of date for the 70s.
Go on.
So what we had for amusement was a big box of just random Lego bricks and a mangle.
I've still got a big box of random Lego bricks. That's going in the bin.
Yeah, and a mangle.
Oh, what? Sorry, now? A mangle?
A mangle.
Joe, hang on a second. Joe, do you know what a mangle is?
I'm just trying to think in my head if I can work it out. Is it something you'd play with?
Well, we did, but that's not its primary purpose.
Is its primary purpose something to do with washing?
Yes, go on.
Yes.
It's like a metal board that you'd like rub things on to wash
That's
them.
a washboard. No.
Oh.
But Paul, would you like to tell Joe what a mangle is?
Yeah, basically, a mangle was the two rulers, I guess, and you would put wet clothes through it and wind the handle round, and the rollers would slowly pull it through and
like
get
a
rid of the
pasta
excess
maker.
water.
Exactly like a pasta maker. The thing is, it didn't get them dry, though, did it?
No, but we used to spend our days just trying to find things to put through it. You know.
Mice, hedgehogs,
Fingers.
Anything else, Paul?
No, that's it.
Thank you very much indeed. I'm being reminded, of course, by Susan that it's not the correct thing for someone to do when they answer the phone is not go hello. The correct thing to do is go Slough 645884. You're supposed to give your number so they knew what it was. I think some people do that. We're going to talk about sleeping in a bit. You had a dream. Can we hear your dream?
Yeah. So there's a big backstory to it.
Okay.
But the main weird bit.
Yeah.
I was trying to get away from some people who had captured me. And whoever I was with, I don't know who it was. It could have been my partner. It's just a strange person.
Strange person. Your partner's a strange person, is
yeah.
it? Okay.
Decided that the best way to get away from the people who'd captured and sort of imprisoned me was if I got loads and loads of chicken breasts.
Sir?
And I put them all over my body.
Oh?
Do you remember Lady Gaga's like steak dress?
Yeah, she had meat.
Yeah.
I'm going to be very careful. She had meat all over her.
Google it, yeah. So chicken breasts all over my body. And the thinking was, then the wolves would be attracted to me. And with all the wolves around me, the people that were trying to capture and imprison me would stay away.
But the wolves would be eating you, licking you, pawing you, clawing you.
The wolves were biting into the chicken breasts on me. But then the people who captured me, who I escaped from, left because they were scared of the wolves. And then the wolves just sort of left. And I took all the chicken off and I had loads of teeth in my arm.
That's the dream, is it? Yeah. Why are you chuckling?
Just because. How does that happen? How does my brain go into that territory?
Because you're weirder than you think you are.
Yeah.
There we go. That's Joe's dream. We're going to make that a regular feature. Just after 8 every day, we're going to have Joe's dream. 01865. Don't call him with your dreams. 01865 575 106. Jack FM.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
Here we go. So, Will, it's nice to see you.
Good morning.
You've been off for 2 days.
I have.
See, there we go. Just say hello now.
Hello.
And again.
Hello.
There we go. That's better. That's better. For some reason, I had to boost it when it was Joe. The office situation has changed out there.
Hang on, what?
I don't like it. If she were just to sit up. There we go. There she is. Eye contact.
Is that my desk there?
No. I don't think
No.
I don't think
Have I lost my desk?
Yeah, mate. No desk for you. Here's a weird thing. So Will came in, right? And I went, "Good morning, Vietnam!" And what happened on your journey?
Literally, I don't know why I did it in the car, but for some reason in the car, I shouted the exact same thing.
What is going on?
That's weird.
That is trippy, man. My 10-year-old says trippy.
Trippy?
Yeah, that's trippy. Trippy is a reference to LSD.
Yeah,
He's 10. So we're talking, Will, and a bit later on, I want you and Joe in, because I'm just going to read a list of things that people my age will go, yep.
Right.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Oh, I forgot about that. That will be like I'm reading a Chinese shopping list to you, okay? So we're going to do that. And Joe is going to share some... I never do these reminiscent shows, but... do you know what? Today, it feels like the day to do it, okay? My friend Scott has texted him, 81400. Start your text with the word Jack. When my mum was at school and her shoes would get too small for her, this wasn't a common thing, by the way.
Right, okay.
She wouldn't say anything and just put up with cramped, squashed feet because the first time she did it, her dad, Scott's granddad, cut the toes off her shoes and made her go to school like that because they couldn't afford new ones.
What?
Isn't it? Cut the toes off the shoes.
Is that what the 70s was like?
Well, she was probably, I would guess, late 50s, early 60s.
Right, okay.
So it's a slightly different.
Jeez, man.
And now, everyone thinks the olden days were great. They weren't. Everything is better now. Everything is better now. The politics is the same. You got, what's his name? Williamson.
Oh, yeah.
Go and slit your throat. Go and slit your throat. But in the old days, you had, you had all kinds of shenanigans that I probably shouldn't go in.
Did you say outside toilets were a thing as well?
Yeah. You've never heard of outside toilets?
Well, I've never seen one.
Didn't have toilet paper in the outside toilet. Do you know what you'd have?
Do I want to know?
Newspaper.
What?
Wipe your bum with a newspaper.
I thought you were going to say like a sponge on the stick or
No,
something.
we're not Romans. Newspaper to wipe your bum with. Would you like some newspaper? What for? To wipe your bum with. I'm not doing a country. It's just me doing a silly voice. I'm doing a silly voice. If it sounds like a country, it's not meant to be, all right? Outside toilets, they're horrible.
That sounds disgusting. Not get cold in there.
That's why, you know the phrase... Excuse me 1 second. That's what it was. It was a brick house.
Was it one of them?
That's what a brick house is.
Is that where the expression comes from?
Yeah. Built like a brick house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's an outside toilet. That's what that was.
That does make sense.
Horrible, terrifying, dark,
Can't get my
evil
head around
place.
that.
01865 575 106 Jack FM.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
It might seem crazy what I'm about to say. Sunshine, she's here, you can take a break. I'm a hot air balloon that could go to space. With the air, like I don't care, baby, by the way. Because I'm happy. Clap along if you feel like a room without a roof.
you're one of the people keeping account of the number of jumps we do to each other. Will just got me for the first time. First time.
Clap along if you feel like that's what you want to do.
What's he said at the end? Come.
Come on.
Just come.
Just come on.
Come. You missed yesterday.
What happened?
Someone said sucking, but on a phone line.
Do you know what? I saw the Discord and I thought,
and this poor bloke, Simon, kept phoning back. We go, no, we ain't taking that. And he emailed and I ignored it. And then we're outside, the forensics team, me, Joe and Jordan, we're outside playing it going, I think it is F. Is it? And then we went, oh no, it's sucking, because I was talking about sucking flannels.
Okay.
I was talking about sucking.
It's easy to get the first letter of those words mixed up.
Well, on a phone line, it's difficult. Right, let's play. Right, look, here we go. Oh, geez, that's loud, isn't it? No one needs to hear Kokomo that loud. So I'm going to read a list of things that people my age will go, yep, oh, okay, I'll remember that. If any of these mean anything to you, ring this bell. Okay. Put the bell in the middle. Right. Space hopper. What is it, please?
It's like the big round thing, and then you jump on it.
Could you? Your mic is up.
It's the far one, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's the far. It's the far right.
Yeah,
Joe's
inflatable, bouncy thing.
Big,
okay.
Pregnant women sit on it sometimes, don't they?
That's a bit of a different inflatable.
But it is a space hopper.
It doesn't have handles.
So would it not help if it did?
Well, maybe.
Might do.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't, because you have to. No.
To be fair, the face on it would make it a little bit demeaning, wouldn't it?
Okay, so you don't know what a space hopper is.
I do.
Tiger tokens. Joe's thinking.
Something to do with cereal?
No.
Oh.
Frosty.
Teasmade.
Sorry?
Teasmade.
No.
Oh, you don't know what a Teasmade is? Will's looking.
Someone who makes tea?
Teasmade. Joe.
Is it the thing you put over the teapot to keep the tea warm?
That's a tea cosy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Teasmade. Oh, Tiger tokens were tokens you get at petrol stations, and you could get glasses when you got enough, like drinking glasses.
Of course they were, naturally.
Teasmade was a little white rectangular box that had a clock on it. It was an alarm clock, and in one side you had basically it made tea for you when you woke up.
Right.
You had water in one side, milk in the other, and it would heat up, and you wake up and go, oh, I have a nice cup of tea.
Well, why don't we have them anymore? That sounds great.
Yeah.
The tea was crap.
Okay.
Oh, right.
Okay, let's go for luncheon vouchers. Do you know what luncheon means, Will?
Posh way of saying lunch.
It is, yes. Lunch is an abbreviation for luncheon. You don't know what luncheon vouchers were?
Lunch vouchers for lunch.
Like school meals?
Meal deals.
I'm not quite sure what it is, but I know that if you would go to cafes, right, and it would say, we accept luncheon vouchers.
Is it something to do with like rations?
Do you know what? It might be connected. I think sometimes employers would give you luncheon vouchers so you can go and eat. Okay, watch out, there's a Humphrey about.
No.
Egg.
What?
An egg.
Are you thinking Humpty Dumpty?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, there's... do you know, I'm not... I think Humphrey was a milkshake, but I'm not sure. Someone will tell me in the chat. I think someone will tell me. Breakfast bar.
That's still a thing,
got
isn't
those,
it?
haven't we? Breakfast bars?
Do we still have them?
Just a cereal bar.
They're like in the kitchen.
You're wrong, Joe. Ring the bell.
Oh.
In the kitchen, yeah. You got like a breakfast bar in the kitchen. Instead of like a dining table, you'd have a like breakfast bar. Oh. You can have both.
Yeah. People still have them.
Yeah. You thought it was cereal bars, Joe?
I can see why you'd think that. You just misunderstood bar.
Okay. Okay. What does that say? Oh, Christopher Lillicrap.
No.
No idea.
Okay, he was a kids' TV presenter called Christopher Lillicrap.
This must have been a stage name.
No, it's not. His real name is... Wait, that's his real name. But he used to go under the name Chris Lillicrap, and he was a kids' TV presenter, and there's a great story he would tell about how he got called in one day by the bosses, and he got a memo saying, we need to talk about changing your name, because you can't use your name on TV. So he thought, God, they're gonna make me change my surname. But what they said was, you can't call yourself Chris Lillicrap. We prefer Christopher Lillicrap. I think we may have done... Oh, Will, do you know what a slip is? Joe, you know what a slip is, right? Ring the bell.
Okay.
I've forgotten this
a
word.
bit of paper.
No.
A slip.
So, do you know what a petticoat is? Wow.
Is it like a trench coat?
It's so cute.
Maybe for some.
Would you like to educate us, please, Jo?
A petticoat and a slip, they're sort of similar. It's like something you might wear, like an undergarment.
Oh, you'd wear it under your skirt.
Yeah.
But I don't quite know what it did. And you'd say, I can see your slip, because it would go low.
I think it was maybe in case your dress or your skirt slid up and then there was something to cover your legs.
Why did Will laugh at the line, I can see your slip, it's gone low? Why are you...
It's just a bit.
You get embarrassed about ladies' undergarment.
Can we move on?
Slips are still around.
They don't go low as often as they used to. I'm being told Humphrey was a pretend milk thief who was blamed running out of milk. Oh, so Humphrey would steal milk. Like, you know Hamburglar, right? You know Hamburglar, right?
Is he a big burger?
Off of McDonald's?
Yeah, the Hamburglar.
It's a big burger though, isn't it? That's the character.
No, he was Hamburglar.
He used to steal burgers.
He would have like stripy jersey, eye mask and a swag bag, and he would go and steal burgers.
I don't know what I'm thinking of.
So Humphrey is the milk equivalent of the Hamburglar.
Is that when the milk bottles were left outside the doors? In the morning.
People still get that.
People still get
Do they?
Yeah, my next door neighbour Betty does, but she's 84. We'll have more of this after this. You know what I'd say to that lady footballer? Man up, woman!
Talking about Emma
Tennis.
Raducanu, wouldn't she?
Is it tennis?
Tennis playing, yeah.
Man up, woman! Still works.
Yeah, you can't say that.
What, you got what now?
You can't say that.
Have I just cancelled myself?
Yep.
Oh, not again. Will missed the chat earlier on. Thanks so much for listening to the show when you're not here. We did talk about it for about 7 minutes. What were you listening to?
What time was this?
What time weren't you listening?
What time was it? Because I listened up till 7:30.
Okay, we talked about it in the first half hour.
No, you didn't.
We literally did.
You didn't talk about it.
Get the logs.
I will get the logs, but you didn't.
I need a log in a minute. It
was after the 7:30 news.
What a disgusting thing to say. Imagine. You know I'm sleeping here tonight.
Are you?
Yeah, I got a corporate gig, right?
I did hear that in London.
What are you
going to do for 10 minutes?
Why were you in London?
What are you going to do for 10 minutes?
I'll tell you what I'm going to do for 10 minutes. I'm going to get a picture of you and throw darts at
you. The first 90 seconds I'm a celeb stories, and then you're going to sing.
Look at that person
song
on telly. Don't they look silly?
I can't see.
Go and have a look.
Where?
Sorry?
I'm so confused. What are we talking about?
Okay. I don't know. Right. Will doesn't know. Please don't talk when I'm talking, mate.
Sorry.
Respect me. When I was younger, I didn't have one. You'd rent TVs. You didn't own a TV. You get them from Radio Rentals or Rumbelows. The TV repairman would come around and fix it. Some people had a TV where you had to put 50p in the slot, turn a handle, and then you'd get like an evening's worth of television.
Like a pool table?
Yeah, just like a pool table. And if someone wanted to watch a programme, they put £1 on the top. I'm up next.
Of all the things you can put money into, you thought of a pool table.
Well, what else? What would be the first thing?
A gambling machine,
right.
Electric meter.
I would think air hockey.
Yeah.
What do you put? Okay, here's the phone in. What do you put money in?
Yeah. Did you used to have to? Do you remember gumball machines?
I do remember gumball machines.
Did we have to put money in those?
It's like tuppence when I was a kid, probably 20 pence when you were.
I got one of those for Christmas once, like a little one.
Yeah, my son got a grabber for Christmas.
But you had to put money in it.
Yeah, but it was yours. You could get the money back out. I don't know if your mum told you that.
I don't think she did.
Your mum was making dollar off of you.
Yes, she was.
01865. We'll just do a quick fire round now. 01865 575 106. Just phone up very quickly, go straight to air, and just tell me something you put money in. All right? I've got some more things for you. Let me know. I can see if the phone rings because I'm got eyes in the back of my head. Can see it. No phone calls. So yet. No phone calls. So yet. Anyway, I'm sleeping here tonight.
So he's genuinely sleeping here
tonight? Yeah. I'm sleeping here tonight.
Where are you sleeping?
Up your bum.
Okay.
Have you bought a duvet?
Well, I'm going to bring a sleeping bag and a pillow because I'm going home first.
Oh.
Got to do this corporate in London.
Right.
And then it finishes about 10:30. So I'd get home about 11:30. So I might as well come here at midnight, have a little kip, get up at 6, have a shower. Gonna have a shower.
You could have a shower. Yeah.
Gonna use the shower. Gonna bring a towel and everything.
Yeah.
Caller.
I
know. I can see. I've got eyes in the back of my head.
I'm just trying to help.
Hello, caller.
Something you put money in.
Yes.
The ex's bank account.
The what? I'll do the bank account. Goodbye, caller. I want to do. I'm tempted to ban all callers because they're really getting on my nerves at the moment. Green Cross code.
Yeah, like the highway code. No.
What would you use it for specifically?
Knowing when to cross the road. I don't know.
It is how to cross the road.
Green man.
Stop.
Joe. Sorry.
No, she was right. So your diss of her.
Hang on, what do you mean? You just said she wasn't right.
No, she was right for crossing the road.
Right, well, I'm sorry, Joe.
Okay, what's the Green Cross? This is for Will. What's the Green Cross code, man?
To help you. Right, hang on, the man?
The Green So there's a Green Cross code. What was the Green Cross code, man?
Is it the little man?
Lollipop lady. Man.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Lollipop person.
What is the black... You know the lollipop sign? There's a black strip in the middle of it.
Yeah.
What is the black strip for?
Reflecting car lights?
No, it is for if someone does not obey you stopping, you write down the number plate with a bit of chalk.
It's
not even a joke. I swear to God, everything I'm telling you today is true.
And then do what with it? Because it's not legal.
Well, then pass it on. All right.
What if another car does it, and then you've got to just go? Oh, you've got away with it.
There's one on the other side.
All right,
no, but you limit it to 2 cars.
Here we go. The 70s are rubbish. Here we go. This is the Green Cross code, man.
Hi there. This looks dangerous. Will they see that car? Think I better have a word with those two.
Oh, he's a superhero.
That wasn't very clever, was it? If you'd been looking and listening all the way across, that wouldn't have happened. That's better. Remember, always use the Green Cross code, because I won't be there when you cross the road.
Okay, that
It's
guy...
the worst superhero in the world.
That guy, unfortunately... Right, so this guy, that's not his voice. His name is David Prowse. He's got a very strong, southwest accent, I think it is. I can't remember where he's from, right? So that's not his voice. He is one of the biggest movie characters of all time, and they didn't use his voice for that either. He went to Bristol, got a Bristol accent.
Yeah.
So he went to the cinema to see the movie he was in.
Dubbed him.
They dubbed him over and they hadn't told him. He is one of the biggest villains of all time. Who does he play? One of the biggest villains of all time.
The Joker.
Nope.
What's his name?
Dave Prowse.
Is it in like a superhero movie?
It's in a space movie.
Darth Vader.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Darth Vader. You just saw that. David Prowse played Darth
Can you
Vader.
imagine Darth Vader with a Bristolian accent?
You can see
Luke, I'm your father.
If you go on YouTube, well, do you know what? We'll try and find some. If you go on YouTube, there is some of it with his accent. We'll have some of that. We'll have more of these in a bit.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. Plenty of waffle, but very little syrup.
Welcome to a new kind.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is one of your 5 a day. It's also the other 4 of your 5 a day. 106 Jack FM.
Why is everyone so surprised that I'm going to sleep here tonight? The people in the chat are surprised. You're surprised. Joe is surprised. What is that about? You never slept somewhere else.
It's not a normal thing to do.
Have you ever slept somewhere else? 01865 575 106. Which means it's not a normal thing to do.
Sleep at work?
Yeah. Sometimes it feels like you're sleeping at work during the show.
Okay, there it is.
We can hear Darth Vader as voiced by David Prowse. It's not great. It's very quiet, but I think we can hear it.
I'm blown away by this.
Here we go. Hang on.
Was another challenge.
But listen carefully.
Lucas had never intended to use the on-set vocal performance of David Prowse.
Start tearing this ship apart piece by piece until you find those tapes. Find the passengers of this vessel. I want them alive.
Oh, you gotta love Dave Prowse. Yeah. Have you never slept anywhere else?
What, other than home?
Well, have you slept somewhere else? That's the phone in, mate. It's a simple question.
What, in a tent?
That doesn't
in
count.
A field?
That doesn't count.
Why does that not count?
Because tents are, you expect to sleep in tents.
At a friend's house?
Again, that doesn't count. Have you slept somewhere else?
It's a very ominous question.
I don't think you know what ominous means.
It's not ominous. What's the word I'm thinking of?
Brilliant.
Yeah, it's a great question.
Yeah. Have you ever... I don't get it. Have you ever slept somewhere else?
But what do you mean by somewhere that isn't normal? Is that what you're trying to say? Well, you didn't specify
Have you ever slept somewhere else?
No.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening, the episodic breakfast show. It's a serial, you see. 106 Jack FM.
You're unbelievable. You're unbelievable. Singly laughs don't mean you can ask us. Pushing down the relative, bringing out your high self. Think of the fun times, pushing down the better view instead of bringing out the clues to what the world and everything you ask to brace yourself. With grace to be, I know this world and what it seems. It's unbelievable. You burden me with your questions. You help me tell no lies. You're always asking what it's all about. Don't listen to my replies. You say to me I don't talk enough, but when I do I'm a fool. These times I've spent I've realized you should through and leave you. The things you say, your purpose just give you away. The things you say, it's for I love you more. The things you say, your purpose just give you away. The things you say, you're unbelievable. You're so unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
Very curious, Will. Very curious today.
Yeah.
And a curious Moo.
Curious George.
Yeah. Well. Tell you what's unbelievable. In fact, you lied to me last week. And I'm curious as to why you felt it was appropriate to tell... Oh, hang on, shut up!
You're unbelievable.
Why did you lie to me last week?
Okay, can you tell me what the lie was?
I want you to think about it first.
Yes,
think hard.
I don't want to incriminate
Can you
myself.
think hard?
I'll give it a go.
No, not working. Think hard about the lie that you told me several times last week.
I don't lie to you, really. Not knowingly.
Yeah. I'll see you Saturday at the fireworks. You can meet my mum.
I worried it was this.
So you knew what it was?
Yeah. Well, that was my first
I'll
thought, but-
see you. I'll see you Saturday, boss. I'll see you Saturday, boss. And you can meet my mum.
Sound like one of those.
Were you there on Saturday?
No.
I didn't see you.
I wasn't there Saturday.
No. Where were you?
I was in Devon.
Okay, so about 200 miles away.
What?
So the lie. What was the lie for, mate?
Well, I was at a funeral.
This had better be good, buddy.
I was at.
This better be good, buddy. I'll tell you what, buddy.
This
better be good.
I was at.
This better be good, buddy.
So I was at a funeral. On Friday.
Play the funeral card.
Suffering a loss of a close family friend.
Okay, all right. You got me. That was on Friday. The fireworks were on Saturday. Why weren't you there, buddy?
Well, I just think it was a mark of respect to not go and
But
celebrate.
the fireworks are for a dead man. You know that, right?
Yeah, but it's not
For Guido Fawkes. For a dead man.
Yeah. Don't know why we celebrate it weird.
It's a weird one. And what was weird,
one.
I tell you what was really weird. After the fireworks ended, for the next 45 minutes, we all looked at a pile of burning pallets. 25,000 people watching a pile of burning pallets. The bonfire.
It is weird, isn't it?
It was really weird.
I can't stand bonfires. It freak me out.
Why? Because of the hedgehogs.
Yeah. I didn't think about the
Screw
hedgehogs.
them. They're stupid. Survival of the fittest.
Don't speak about hedgehogs like that.
Survival of the fittest.
They're one of my favourite animals.
Remember COVID?
Yeah.
Came about because someone done it with a bat.
Was that I thought it was a soup.
No, that was they.
Is that the cover up?
Why did you lie to me? Why were you not at the fireworks? Why did I not get to meet your mum?
I thought
we'll find out why after the news return. Sausage soup. Sausage soup. Sausage soup. Has anyone got any sausage soup? I really fancy a sausage soup. What are you putting on Facebook?
I can't say I've ever had it.
No, I didn't know you could get that.
Well, guess what it is?
Soup with bits of sausage in?
You got it, baby.
But what's the liquid?
The soup.
No, but
what flavour?
Yeah,
sausage.
But how do you get? So it's just sausage flavoured water with
sausage juice.
That's disgusting.
Joe, would you like to come into the fun Studio One? Hang out with the cool guys.
It's not the juice from like the tins of hot dogs, is it?
Oh my God, I could drink that.
Could you?
I could drink that. Good food at the fireworks that you didn't come to the other day, Will, that you promised you'd come to.
I apologise for fading my microphone down in the middle of my news bulletin.
Do you know what, Will? I think you should apologise.
As you full well know, that was nothing to do with me.
Well, okay, I did it. Whoa! I did it, but you're the producer. You're in charge of the output, mate.
Should we swap seats?
Not a chance, but I think you owe Jo an apology.
I'm not apologising.
So you don't respect her work?
No, I think she's great at the news.
Okay, then why did you allow me, an idiot, to fade her out?
Joe, to save time on this, I'm sorry.
Hey, you idiot! It was my fault, and you apologise for it.
Should we just move on?
Sausage soup. We got Ben on the line. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning. I was enjoying you talking about David Prowse and Green Cross Code Man.
Yeah.
That was back in the day when we used to... Do you remember the old public information film?
Oh, yes, I do. You get to watch these really bleak films of kids dying. Literally kids dying if you watch... I can't remember what the one's called. But yeah, go on. What was your favourite?
My favourite... Do you remember there was an old guy, it was a cartoon, and he would ride really slowly on a push bike, and they'd tell you to do the hand signal. Can you remember his name?
I don't remember that, no.
His name was Reginald Mole Husband. Now who writes this rubbish?
The same people that write this rubbish. Ben, thank you very much indeed. It's not the best line, but no, I'm going to read... We're doing a reminiscence show. We're Which we don't normally do. Right, but I'm going for it. You right, Joe?
Yep.
Your nails look great. Look at that. What colour is that? Chocolate?
Mushroom?
Oh.
No, I don't really know.
They are nice, aren't they?
Isn't they? Chocolate. I would say, you say mushroom.
That ring is sparkling as well, isn't it, today?
Little polish. Little polish. So I'm going to read some more.
That's all right.
Oh, Will. Oh, Joe.
I forget people can only hear
It's
us.
engagement ring, just to explain.
Yeah.
Talking about chocolate and rings and... Oh, dear. Come on.
Can I tell you something that I remember?
Is it that you hate working with us? Because I would totally back that up.
As well as that.
Okay.
Something that I remember that no one else seems to when I was younger.
Yeah.
My first pair of hair straighteners was sort of like each tongue side was kind of like an iron. You had to fill it with water.
Whoa.
And then the water would heat up.
Yeah.
And then when that made the metal plates hot like an iron, and then you'd straighten your hair. And as I was straightening my hair, bits of water would like spit out at me.
Scalding your face.
You essentially ironed your hair.
Yeah, but no one remembers it.
Your hair looked great, but your face was covered in welts. Good morning, caller.
Oh, hello there. Do you remember when Chinese takeaways were a new thing and everyone in your village was too afraid to choose something new, so everyone would have beef with black bean sauce and chips?
Is this Mrs. Doubtfire?
No, it's Vanessa. I've called a few times.
Here's the thing, right? I always get the same thing from the Chinese. I get chow mein, chicken chow mein, and pork, sweet and sour, Hong Kong style. Sometimes Szechuan style.
I like the Szechuan.
It's the same as the Hong Kong style. But here's something I'm old enough to remember, and you'll remember this, Vanessa, when...
Try me.
I'd love to, but let's do this. I'm old enough to remember when you didn't have takeaway. They didn't deliver food. The first time we learned about pizza. Do you remember this, Vanessa? Where did you first learn about pizza and home delivery of food?
Oh, films, maybe.
Happy Days. It was Happy Days. Because they would get pizzas delivered all the time. You didn't have restaurants. You'd have like one restaurant in a town.
You didn't have restaurants.
You had one restaurant in a town.
And is it a Bernie Inn?
You might have a Bernie Inn.
Where did people go to eat then?
Mum cooked it.
Oh.
You know what she cooked? Sausage soup. Sausage soup. But yeah, you have one restaurant and your mum and dad might go out to a restaurant, I don't know, twice a year. That would be it. Apart from that, mum would cook it. Or, Vanessa's gone. She obviously got bored.
We have it good, man.
We do,
we do, don't we? We have it really good.
Got our pick of the restaurants.
Don't have to move off the sofa.
Pick of the takeaways, unless you work here, in which case no one delivers.
No one delivers. Do they not deliver here?
We can get pizza.
Yeah.
And donuts.
Yeah, but they
donuts
is sort of it.
So you two carry on chatting. I'll do the radio show. So
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is fortified with vitamins and iron. Potentially. 106 Jack FM.
Oh, don't you dare look back, just keep your eyes on me. I said you're holding back. She said shut up and dance with me. This woman is my destiny. She said ooh, shut up and dance with me. We were victims of the night. The chemical
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. A slice of radio toast with just a gentle spreading of We Can't Believe It's Not Better. 106 Jack FM.
Dear listener, suddenly it's 9:15 on Jack FM. Who'd have thunk it? For everyone that says they hate the show because I don't play enough music, I'm playing way more music, guys, so you should be digging this. You should be digging this. Oh, they've probably gone already. No, the ones that hate it stay. And you're welcome, playing more music. We're doing a reminiscence show, which I don't normally do. I don't think I've ever done one before, but you know what? I'm diving in, I'm embracing it, and it's a lot of fun. I've got a whole list of things to read to you and Joe again, which we'll do in a little bit to see if any of this sticks. 01865 575 106. You can text 81400. Start your text with the word Jack. Here's that goddamn travel you're so hot for.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening is here. All other breakfast shows are toast. 106 Jack FM.
So normally I play a song here, but Will's just sat here, he's banging on, and I don't know why, about Hitler. We have had a lot of Hitler conversation. We've earwigged on Joe's interview.
Can we explain that? Because I'm going to lose everything if you don't.
I just want to say, we've been earwigging on Joe's interview. It sounds great. You keep banging on about Hitler.
No, I saw a picture of Charlie Chaplin.
Right.
And I saw they had the same moustache, which I wasn't aware of before.
Okay, yes.
So I just asked you what happened, who had it first, because I was curious.
Okay.
Not condoning anything.
I will say that both of them are completely unfunny men. Then you asked about spelling Hitler.
Well, yeah, because I saw
Adolf.
No, but then I saw another tweet about.
Then you
Adolf
asked
Hitler.
if he had an address you could write to.
I didn't say that.
But then Will,
can we just be careful here?
Then there was a silence, and then Will looked at his mic and went, "Oh, this microphone was made in Australia." And I said, "Will, you don't have to say every thought that comes into your head. We're going to play Jamiroquai, right?"
Why did you have to bring up the Hitler thing? Because that's just
you brought it up.
It's not good.
Seems to run in the family. His Jamiroquai's coming up. He's 3 minutes 22. See if you can be quiet for that whole time. Do you reckon you could do it?
Yeah.
All right, then do it.
Okay.
Starting from now. You ready? I think you're not going to do it, are you? You're not, are you? You are? Okay. All right. You're going to do it, aren't you? Good boy. He took a sexy lap dance, but he spoke. Hesitant to come in the studio. Why is that, Joe?
I just realised why it smells like cheesy feet. You've taken your shoes off.
Always take my shoes off every day.
Yeah. But it stinks in here.
If I have trainers or walking boots, they stay on. No, it's not my feet. Why is my microphone so? I'm going to boost myself up so I'm louder than you saps. There we go. Will. Oh, is he still playing? Sorry, Jamiroquai. I forget it's Jamiroquai. Yes, he's an idiot. Will reckon he could keep quiet for that whole song. He lasted a minute.
Yeah, but if there's a reason why it only lasted a minute.
Because you can't stop talking.
I think it's to do with the HR issue that unfolded in front of me.
I did a sexy lap dance in front of him.
Sat there and tried to put his leg over my shoulder.
You assaulted me then. You pushed my leg away.
Well, I think with good reason.
Yeah,
Okay.
self-defence.
Yeah.
We've got another list of old things. Let me get some... I'm going to type into... Oh, let me get some old-timey music. Hang on. Let's get some old-timey music to go through... there we go. Are you going to play? Come and play for me. Come and play for me, little bebba. There we go. Here we go. So we're going to have some old-timey music. Here we go. So I'm going to read a list of things that to someone my age, you go, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And may or may not connect with you. Charlie says...
Is it like Simon's brother?
Yeah, that's what I would have said.
No. Charlie says, don't go off with strangers.
I'll bit my finger.
Not bit my finger.
Charlie bit my finger. That's a famous YouTube
Yeah,
clip.
it's true.
A serving hatch.
Oh, is that...
Joe.
In the kitchen, you'd
Is
have
that the
to...
one where they go...
What are you doing?
Wait, what? What do you think it is?
You know, where they... so, like, the kitchen...
Will's doing this weird thing where he's got his fists closed and he's moving them up and down.
The kitchen's on the top floor.
Yeah.
The restaurant's the floor down.
It's a dumb waiter.
Oh, hang on.
Don't call me.
Hang on a minute. Just hold that thought because I can do something very spontaneous here. Hold that thought.
Yeah.
I'll do something very...
Is it a dumb waiter? Is that what that is?
Hang on.
What was the thing he said?
Oh, hang on.
What's a dumb waiter?
Yeah.
It's the thing that you said.
A serving hatch.
A serving hatch. Joe,
It's
please.
Like between the kitchen and the dining room, you have a little door. You open some doors to put the food through.
Well, I was off right then.
No, you weren't. Saves walking from the kitchen through, instead of taking 8 steps from the kitchen to the living room, you can just pass it straight. Dads were always knocking holes in walls to build serving hatches.
Mm-hmm.
Westcott.
Sounds like a shopping centre.
Yeah.
Westcott, you're saying a shopping centre.
Yeah.
It's a waistcoat.
That's stupid.
Why don't just say waistcoat?
Please don't be offensive to my people from the olden days. Artex.
Is that architects? Well, if that's waistcoat, then...
I know.
Joe.
I used to have it on my ceiling.
Yeah. Okay.
That pattern on your ceiling.
The swirly stuff.
The pointy stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, you said swirly. Bagpuss.
Oh, is it cat?
You've got to hit the bell, mate.
I've already done it, so I go first.
Well, I'll just give you
It's a
the
pink
answer.
cat.
Yeah, really boring programme. Vesta. Go on, say motorbike and
Go
just
on.
get it out of the way.
Go
Hit the
on,
bell.
go
Hit the bell and say motorbike.
Motorbike.
No.
I don't know.
I did hesitate, but...
Vesta were the makers of pretty much every bit of food that was eaten in the 70s. Vesta crispy pancakes. Vesta... That's how... Curry. That's how we had our first taste of curry was Vesta. Knit nurse.
Night nurse.
Night nurse.
No, this... Will.
Night nurse.
Knit nurse.
Night nurse.
Stop ringing the bell and
You said I
saying...
had to ring the bell every time.
Is it more like to do with knits in your head?
Go on, yep.
Like this product you put on that really stinks, that kills all the knits?
No, what we used to have, every year, maybe every 6 months, the word would go around the primary school, like 6, 7 years, knit nurse is in. Knit nurse is
the
in.
woman who came in to do the
And
knits.
you would go and queue up outside an office and you'd go in and she would check for knits.
Yeah.
So that seems counterproductive for the one, because if one person had knits in that queue, by the time you'd waited to get in, probably everyone had knits.
Okay. The Fonz.
Hey.
Yay, my boy! Let's play some hurdle.
I'm coming in.
Come on into the fun studio. Everybody getting it on. We're not getting it on. I don't know where that came from. Nobody's getting it on.
Will, you missed us ace this yesterday.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got every single one like in a go.
I even got one.
Yo, with the headphones.
Sorry.
It's okay, just gone deaf. We'll talk about sleeping in odd places tomorrow. You ever slept somewhere else?
I've slept in the office before.
Have you?
Not overnight, though.
Okay. Well,
I just didn't feel well, so I went and slept for a bit.
oh dear, what is wrong with your generation? In my generation, if you were ill, you worked twice as hard and twice as long.
Right, I could have gone home or not come in, but I
Okay.
was here.
So you came in and potentially infected everybody. Wow. What a vibe.
What, with flu? Can you infect people?
Of course you can. How do you think you get flu?
You know that thing a couple of years ago?
Yeah, remember the COVID? It's the same kind of vibe.
You know those jabs you had the other day? Yeah.
How do you think you get flu? You just wake up with it one day. I got flu.
I don't know. Right, let's move on.
That's the sort of question I'd ask.
Yeah, it is.
I think no. Jo is doing an imitation of you. She's doing a bit highlighting how
thick.
Okay, yeah.
I wasn't going to say that. How not grounded in reality Will is. Banging on about Hitler. Right.
Naughties, please.
My I used to present a breakfast TV show called Rise on Channel 4. It was awful. No one watched it. But I used to present it with Kate Lawler, and I love Kate Lawler a lot. I think she's great. She was in Big Brother. She's done it. She was in Big Brother, right? Anyway, she's a radio presenter on Virgin, I think now. Anyway, she was, you're googling Kate Lawler.
No.
Oh, yeah, no, I do recognise that.
Anyway, I had to kind of keep her in check a little bit. I went away for a holiday for 2 weeks, and when I came back, there was a huge double spread in the paper. Kate Lawler calls Hitler a great leader. On a breakfast TV show! On a breakfast TV show! What she meant was he was a powerful speaker and was able to motivate people towards evil.
I'm gonna knit this. Can we just move on?
Okay, all right. Can we just say for the record that myself and Jo...
No, don't.
And Will.
Thank you.
Do not agree with Hitler.
Thank you. That's all. I just needed to get that.
Jack FM is a takes a very strong anti-Hitler stance.
Yep.
Then we're out of it now.
Yeah,
right?
I think we're
okay.
clear.
What do you want, Jo? Naughty's hurdle.
Please.
Oh, so naughty. Okay, let's go on. Let's have a little listen to this. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's a ticking clock.
Tick-tock.
Jo's got it.
Gwen Stefani.
Okay.
Oh, no, it might be Madonna.
I thought it was TikTok by Kesha.
Gwen Stefani, The Sweet Escape. Oh, yes, Sweet. That's the only one that's here. All right, we're going for that. Incorrect.
Okay, might be Madonna.
Time goes by.
It's Madonna.
What is the song?
What? Give me some options.
Well, there's only one
Is it
here.
not Time Goes By?
It's Hung Up. It's the only option we got.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Time goes by so slowly.
Never heard that song. It doesn't exist. Right. We'll do normal hurdle now.
Okay. Is there a tens hurdle?
Dizzy!
Franz Ferdinand.
Oh, is it? I thought it was Dizzy. You're on fire, Franz. Which one? Take Me Out?
Take Me Out.
Okay.
Have I got it?
Why won't it play? Oh, we've got to listen on Spotify. Okay, well, hang on. Listen to this, right? Because...
It is.
Right, okay.
I'm actually impressed. Yeah,
but now listen to Dizzy by Vic Reeves, right? It's the same.
Similar.
Yeah,
it's identical.
Quite similar.
It's the same. All right, we're going to do 60s hurdle, because then there's one I might get.
Because they've got a chance, yeah.
Here we go. All right.
Club Tropicana.
You absolute melt. I'm going to go for Fire by The Crazy World of Arthur Brown. Although, here we
Isn't
go.
that how Club Tropicana starts, though?
No, with the storm.
Yeah. Club Tropicana.
It's not Fire. Oh, there was a little snatch of... I haven't got a flipping clue. That's all right, here we go.
Sounds like a Christmas song.
It's one of those crap 60s songs. Everyone goes, the 60s are so great. They weren't. They were rubbish. You had the Beatles, The Who and the Kinks. That was it. Everything else sucked. All right, here we go. Silence is golden.
It's not so fun when he just picks ones that we would never know, is it?
Well, I don't know the 90s ones or the noughties.
No, but you were alive.
You had a chance.
I was not alive in the 60s.
Sorry.
That's outrageous.
Yeah, but you were more alive than us.
That's true.
We haven't got it.
He was at least a concept.
All right. At least a concept. I'm laughing, but inside I'm crying.
Are we giving up? Because it's only fun for you?
I kind of gave up 30 seconds ago when you made that cruel jibe.
Not nice,
for
is it?
everyone. Here we go.
It's Christmas.
It's not a Christmas song.
Sounds like it, right?
They didn't have Christmas songs in the 60s.
Of course they did.
The first Christmas song was 1974 by Phil Spector. Why have you got to Google everything and take the fun out of life? Just trust.
First
Just try. I've got no idea what this is. All right, here we go.
So what?
Hang on, let's work this out. No idea. You should have known better. Walking in the Rain by the Ronettes. That was it. Will, you've got beef now. What's happened?
So what year did you say the first Christmas song was?
1974 by Phil Spector.
You're about 1,800 years out.
No, you're thinking those are carols. You absolutely. Those are carols. Carols
count?
No, they don't. I'm talking pop.
Why don't?
I will tell you if you button it. I'm talking pop songs.
I'm still saying.
Yeah. Maybe.
No, 1946.
Nat King
Yeah,
Cole.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Why did you have to Google that? You never heard of White Christmas?
No.
You never. What?
Well, I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. That one.
Yeah, you never heard of it.
I know, I've heard it.
Right, well, that's obviously before 1974.
Well, why is that obvious?
Oh, for goodness sakes, you two.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. If this doesn't wake you up, we can't help you.
chimney on her. What? She's gonna look like with the chimney on her.
Ian Lee's Rude Awakening on Jack FM. It's what's known in the trade as a breakfast show, but we traded it for these magic beans.
Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat me a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. I'm moving to the country. I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. And if I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day. Sun-soaking bulges in the shade. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, I'm gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. Moving to the country, gonna eat a lot of peaches. I took a little nap with the roots all twist, squished a rotten peach in my fist, and dreamed about you, woman. I poke my finger down inside, make a little room for it to hide. Nature's candy in my hand, or can, or pie. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches, peaches for free. Look out! Millions of peaches, peaches for me. Millions of peaches,
Peaches for free. Millions of peaches. Peaches for me. Millions of peaches. Peaches for free. Free peaches, everyone. They're furry and they're not much fun.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening.
Iain Lee's Rude Awakening. Terms and conditions apply. Jack FM can't guarantee it'll be rude at all times or awakening.
You don't tell a woman what to do. Right? If she doesn't want to turn her, don't give me any of this. Listen, I don't know if it's fats or small. I'm not quite sure which is which. I haven't worked it out yet. But let's say it's fats. Fats. You do not tell a woman you've got to turn around.
Exactly. It's that annoys me.
Yeah.
Don't tell her she's got to.
Excuse me, miss. Would you mind turning around?
Please, could you turn around?
If you know her. If you know her. If you don't know her, that's creepy. Why you ask me to turn around? Who are you? No, fats and small. No. That's a hard no from me.
Cancelled.
For fats and small. Cancelled. Absolutely cancelled. I went to... This was what the whole show was going to be about. I completely forgot it. We'll do sleeping tomorrow. Have you ever slept somewhere else? Rowdy 90s has-beens. That's rude. Kicked out of holiday park. 3 90s pop stars were kicked out of a Butlins holiday park venue last weekend after attempting to recreate their wayward glory days. Infamous Lothario Dame Bowers, 42. Is he only 42? 5 singer Abs Love, 43. Oh my God! And Fats and Smalls Ben Ophiodu, 50. Oh my God!
Did you not realise?
I didn't realise that. Oh my God! So hang on, they're not called Fats or Small. His name is Ben Ophiodu.
Did you really think one of them was called Fats or Small?
Why would you call your act Fats and Small?
Do you know what?
You know they're called Morecambe and Wise. It's not their names. Their real names are Terry and John.
Do you know that was condescending from me, and I apologise.
I don't accept that apology.
Okay.
Sources they were performing at a retro event as supergroup Boys on Block. But sources say they later grew unruly, with some of the group and their entourage appearing to hit the booze hard in Skegness. It followed earlier warnings from management as Dane allegedly tried to bring female fans backstage.
Butlin.
Boy's own Shane Lynch, also part of the band, was not there. Well, it's been a Fats and Small special today. Who'd have thought it? Turns out they're not called Fats. They're not called Small. Next you'll be telling me the London boys aren't from London. That's it. That's your lot. Thank you, Will. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everyone who called in. It is appreciated. Stay tuned, because coming up after 10... We've got McFly. We've got the Mock Turtles. Can you dig it? Yes, I can, baby. Back tomorrow at 7 o'clock with a Sleeping Somewhere Else special. Ta-ra. Oh, bum.
Awakening with Polar Technology Group Ensham.